I'm Dr. Amit Dhumale. I'm the Director of Rehabilitation Services at Jupiter Hospital. By definition, neurorehabilitation is basically all the interventions that you do. The intervention might be physical, mental, emotional, or they might be social. All the interventions that are done to reintegrate a person with impairment or disability back into the society.
The Department of Rehabilitation Services at Jupiter Hospital in Thane.
It's actually a one-stop comprehensive destination for all the services put together. A person of stroke who requires physiotherapy, occupational therapy, speech therapy doesn't have to go anywhere else. He just has to come to one place, and all these sub-disciplines will actually go to the patient. Not only that, he will get the therapy services all under one roof, but you have a medical doctor, a doctor of physical medicine rehabilitation, who assesses whether the program is working or not working through functional outcome measures.
In addition to the multidisciplinary rehabilitation team, the rehabilitation services has a 2000 square feet luxurious rehabilitation lab with all the advanced rehabilitation technologies in place, including robotic rehabilitation, computer assisted rehabilitation, sensor based rehab, virtual reality. For each and every joints there are separate devices. The Amadio is a robotic computer assisted rehabilitation device for the hand. The machines can be used to improve the voluntary control, the strength, to reduce the spasticity, etc. Here we can see the machine is being used to improve the voluntary control of the right hand in case of a stroke patient who is recovering from right upper limb weakness. Patient's hands are strapped to the machine and the patient is actually playing a game. So this is an example of task specific training. The Pablo is a sensor based computer assisted rehabilitation device which can help to improve the voluntary control and function of the wrist, elbow and the hand. It basically uses motion sensors to improve the voluntary function of the upper limb and to improve the activities of daily living. In this picture, the patient's ability to pour water from a bottle into the glass is being improved with task-specific training. The Pablo device also uses hand sensors which can actually help to improve particular actions. This has been implemented in our sports rehabilitation program where we have used the hand sensor to improve the action of bowling in cricket players. The next device is a Diego. It is a robotic rehabilitation device. Again, it is computer assisted. It is used for the rehabilitation of the shoulder and the arm. It works on the principle of intelligent gravity compensation, in which the weight of the limb is relieved and then the exercises are given with virtual reality to improve the voluntary control. In the second video, we see that we are using the Diego, again the virtual reality mode, but this time for the single limb. We can also use this machine, the Diego, to improve the strength of the shoulder by using the TheraBand, giving the patient a positive biofeedback using various types of games, as you can see in the video. LocoStation is a body weight supported lower limb robotic gait trainer. In this device, the patient is suspended using a suspension vest and the legs are fitted into an orthosis, and then the machine passively simulates the action of walking. This basically enables or simulates the ability to walk in patients with complete paralysis of one or both the lower limb. The Miro, it is a sensor-based computer-assisted device to improve the cognitive function and to improve the hand-eye coordination. Various of cognitive functions can be improved, like attention, memory, orientation to time, place and person, abstract thinking, judgment, calculations and a visuospatial function or the sense of direction. In this particular video, the patient is trying to improve his memory using the game of hissing symbols. In the next video, as you can see, we are trying to improve the gross functions of the upper limb of the patient by asking him to wipe on the screen. In the third video, we see that we are trying to improve the hand-eye coordination of the patient by tracing on a line. The Tymo is a sensor-based computer-assisted device which has a force plate which is connected to the computer with a wireless Bluetooth. So the patient stands on this force plate and it can be used to improve the dynamic balance in sitting, standing and also in sit to stand. As we can see, the patient is trying to improve the sitting balance and he's in the process playing a game, and the control of the game is by moving the position onto a force plate. The anti-gravity treadmill, it can be used for a variety of cases like neurological but also for musculoskeletal and orthopedic rehabilitation. It involves wearing pressure garments and getting zipped up inside the machine. The part which is inside the machine becomes a separate airtight compartment. It is possible to relieve the weight of the patient from 20 to 80% accurately in this machine, and then the patient can walk on the treadmills at different speeds and at different level of inclinations. It helps to improve the muscle power, the coordination of the lower limbs and also the endurance of the patient. HP Cosmos is a very advanced treadmill. It has got a sensor base which also has the ability to record the foot pressure. It has got a virtual reality mode in which the system is connected to a LED screen. The patient can see himself walking in a path or on a road, and his steps are seen in blue, so he can actually walk in real time with the help of a body weight support system so he does not fall. The HP Cosmos also has a robo walk mode, and it is basically used for gait conversion.
The general outlook to paralysis has to change. We should stop seeing it as a lost cause, and we have to see the ability and disability and work on it. All the interventions that we are doing will help the patient a smooth reintegration back into the society and lead a productive life. And I think that's when we'll be doing justice to our patients.